Hey guys, day 21. Hope the morning's going good. So yesterday we left off talking about water, and essentially I was really going over this study that Dr. Emoto was doing that was showing how thought and intention and music and sound had this really positive influence over water. And when it was looked at on a microscope, you could see this really harmonious and symmetrical looking crystal that was very beautiful. And so that predominantly exists in nature commonly, but when you get into water that's been in cities and influenced by the common intention of all that population, as well as the plumbing systems, the water looks very fragmented and not as much energy projected by it. So anyways, I want to discuss another study that was done that I think is really important for people in our program too, and I'll show you how it relates. But they took a cup of this near-death water that came out of just the Tokyo tap, and they put it in the center of a room, and then a group of young children were told to send intention, positive intention, to the water, and they were able to transform that water into these beautiful crystals. So sometimes I think that some of these theories can put us in a little bit of a state of fear where we're because some of this is used for law of attraction, and law of attraction is saying that I'm manifesting all that outside of me. And I'm not saying that's wrong or right, but I do see how that could make me start oh gosh, I shouldn't have a negative thought because I don't want to manifest negativity, or let me deny, let me suppress, let me just stay in this state of rose-colored glasses or whatever because of law of attraction. So I'm not going to get into that. I think that it's important to see how that water transformed, and also to note that sad, grief, anger, all of that is very common to the human experience. And as we learn in AA, pain is the touchstone of all spiritual progress. And we're given a lot of tools to cope with that, and not get stuck in it. So it is positive, on the other hand, to think that I can, when I'm in those situations, have possible affirmations or set intentions that can change the Tokyo tap water into something more crystallized. So I think that there is some power in that. And that's a little bit more aligned with the placebo effect, which is I can heal myself within versus the law of attraction. And nothing against it, I just don't really want to get into that. I think that these Dr. Emoto studies can show us that affirmations can have a positive effect on us. So going back to mantras, when I introduced Om a few weeks ago, I also wanted to talk about another primordial mantra, which is So Hum. And So Hum goes right along with the breath, and it is another Sanskrit sound activating mantra, but it also has a contemplative meaning, sort of like Om did too, Om being creation, or the first sound or whatever of creation. But So Hum is I am that, and that meaning the universe. Well, all of a sudden the bells went off, and I totally have heard that later, and it's from the biblical literature where there was the burning bush in Exodus, and let's see, Moses, I had to write some notes on it because I was like, wait a minute, I've heard that before. But Moses encounters a burning bush, and it's the voice of God, and God is telling him to go to the Israelites. And essentially Moses says, who should I say sent me? And the voice says, I am that I am. So we can see how there's these constant stories that are passed down, and we're going to use I am to start a meditation tomorrow, also using what we found in the 6th and 7th step. So, okay, I'll tune in tomorrow. Have a good day.